Hello everyone, welcome to biology class. Here we are with the next part of the chapter 5 videos, and the topic here is common respiratory diseases in the human beings. Let us begin. Respiratory illness is a common problem in our country. Most often smoking, pollution or infections are to blame. So these are the major causes why the diseases in the respiratory system are happening due to smoking by the person, or it is the air pollution, the environmental pollution, and finally the last one, some infection in the body that may lead to the respiratory illness. Respiratory tract, lungs, or sometimes both are affected in the diseases of the respiratory tract. Let us see some of the diseases. Asthma. In simple language, asthma narrows the tubes present in the lungs during an acute attack. Acute attack means for a short period of time, what will happen? The tubes, that is the bronchioles and all in the lungs, they will become narrow. As a result, what will happen? It will make more difficult for the sufferer to breathe. The person will not get proper oxygen for breathing. So this is what is happening in an asthma attack. Coughing, wheezing, shortness of breath are the symptoms of asthma patients which are used to. The disease can run in families, means it can transmit through generations and may develop also because of the air pollution. Others prone to asthma may include those who smoke and those who are overweight. These people who are smoking or otherwise who are having extra weight, who are overweight people, they are at the risk of developing this disease. The disease of asthma. Next is bronchitis. Bronchitis is when a person has bronchitis, what will happen? It is harder for the air to pass in and out of the lungs. Why is it so? Because the tissues become irritated and more mucus is produced in the respiratory tract. Because of the mucus that is present here, the air cannot move in and out of the lungs. CO2 and oxygen gas which are being exchanged, this exchange of gases is not properly taking place, means they are not getting proper space to move through the respiratory tract. The most common symptom of the bronchitis is what? It is cough. Next, now pneumonia. Pneumonia is a general term for the lung infections that can be caused by a variety of germs. So symptoms we are reading here. Symptoms are varying. They are not fixed in every person. The symptoms may change person to person depending on the age or also what caused the disease, because a variety of germ cause the pneumonia. It can be caused by bacteria also, viruses also cause the same infection. So it depends on what pathogen has caused this infection. According to that, symptom will be there. But some common symptoms are given here, like fever is there, shivering chills, cough, stuffy nose, very fast breath, or breathing with wheezing sound. All these are some common symptoms of pneumonia, but they may change from person to person based on various factors of age and as well as the type of infection or the type of germ which has caused that infection. The next one, that is a major disease in respiratory system, is tuberculosis. Shortly, it is called abbreviated as TB, both in capital letters. Tuberculosis affects the lungs and it can also affect other parts of the body. Yes, it can also move to other parts. So it is a disease caused by bacteria. Always remember, if you underline in your book, tuberculosis is a disease caused by what? It is caused by bacteria, which is a type of germ. The germ or the bacteria of this tuberculosis, it spreads through the air from the person suffering from TB. The person who is suffering from this disease, when he or she is breathing, then these bacteria which are causing tuberculosis, they are also released in the form of spores through his breathing. So we have to maintain a proper distance from that person, and otherwise we are at a risk of developing this disease. Acute cough, fever, weight loss, all these are symptoms of TB. These are the problems that are developed. So how to prevent all these diseases? Very few of these diseases we have seen, many more are there. You'll see in higher classes. How we can prevent these diseases? First of all, you have to wash the hands often and whenever you meet the people around you, whenever you are in the public places, when you are around the people with cold, those who are people, if someone is having common cold or anything related to that, then you have to take care, wash your hands just as you move to your home. Whenever you get your free time, regularly wash your hands so that the germs, in case they have been in contact with them, then you can wash your hands and then you are at safer side. Keep your hands away from your nose, eyes and mouth. These are the places from where germs are most likely to enter. In case you are not able to wash your hand at a given time, then this second point is more important. You have to keep your hands away from the nose, eyes, and mouth. Do not touch your eyes, your mouth, your nose again and again. It is better to leave this habit, not to touch nose, eyes, and mouth, especially when you are not able to wash your hands. Whenever you feel like you have to touch your eyes or nose or mouth, be careful that you have washed your hand, because there may be germs on your hands. You would have contacted some surface or someone else. There some pathogen, some germs may be present, and they can enter our body through the nose, eyes, or through the skin. So that is why it is recommended to keep your hands away. Otherwise, you have to wash them. Do not smoke or use other tobacco products, because smoking makes the lungs and respiratory tract susceptible to infection. The respiratory system is prone to risk. It becomes exposed to the variety of pathogens, because the immunity also falls down if the person is breathing. Also, second thing is, if you live in an area that has problems with air pollution, wear a mask. Generally, mask is recommended in case you are living in a highly polluted area, so that polluted air filters and enter your body. Clean air you can breathe. Exercise regularly. This will make you strong, strengthen your immunity, and protect you from the diseases. So regular exercise will definitely, it will help to boost the immunity, strengthen the immunity, and you can protect yourself against various infections. Get a flu shot, influenza vaccine each year. Flu shot is an injection, that is a vaccine of influenza, so that a number of infections can be prevented in your body. Next, lastly, remember, nothing replaces a healthy diet. So a balanced diet you have to take, which will give you resistance against the diseases. So these are all the points that we have seen. That is all how we can prevent the various respiratory diseases. So that is all for this chapter explanation. One more video you will get for the remaining exercise part and some internal questions that are given here, that you already have got in the live classes, but for your reference, a video will be provided in the coming time for your reference only. It is expected you get all the materials from the live class regularly you are attending on the Teams app. So that is all for chapter number 5. We will move to the chapter 7 after this shortly. You will get the videos of chapter 7. Thank you for now.